star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the...
Clark would have to think that for game one of this back-to-back, teams are making some calculated adjustments. What do you think?
You're not wrong about that, Kevin. No reason to really show your full hand, if you will, in a back-to-back situation. You're always conscious of where your players are physically in terms of rest and fatigue. It's about finding the right balance for your particular ball club based on what the potential is and where you are currently.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. We've got Wallace, Dominique Wilkins out there with Garnett. Then there's Richard Hamilton, and it's Cunningham in at the 1 spot.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Now here's Ellis. Yao with a screen on Cunningham. Ellis, and it's Monte Ellis with the finish.
Oh, I love it whenever Ellis rises up for the throwdown. And he does it with no remorse.
Cunningham looking it over. Lays it up off the glass.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Now here's Ellis. This game he had 12. Here's Bryant. Detroit with the rebound. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
The head coach for New York gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Much of our discussion centered around Cade Cunningham. He said that's their catalyst. They look to him to control the pace, to read the defense, and to make the right basketball play, which he usually does. He is very tough to neutralize. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you. Here's Ellis, following the bucket by the Pistons. Pass to Beasley. Bryant with the bounce pass. Just 5 on the clock. Yao draws the double. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Rip Hamilton picks that one up.
And, you know, he's such a huge figure from a cultural standpoint. Yao is also someone teammates love playing with because of that easygoing personality.
And this young Pistons team, GA, you and I love them, building around toughness.
Yeah, offensively, attacking the paint, defensively, where they are engaged. And they'll sing into the foul line quite a bit, but it's a product of that hard-nosed style.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. Here's Wilkins, played in with a nice touch off the glass. Wilkins has got 6 points.
Boy, he is quick off his feet and really stronger than he looks. Wilkins can burn you in that painted area.
From deep, Bryant. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Wilkins. He has 6. And the jump by Wallace.
Wallace going up hard and strong for the throwdown. Major athleticism.
New York's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Ellis against Cunningham. Here's Kobe. It's Cunningham with the rebound. Looking at the Knicks, they took the win in their last game against the Nets in Brooklyn.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
Chris Anderson is checked in for New York. Barnes comes in for Michael Beasley. Hamilton against Bryant. The rebound by Garnett.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth from that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Pistons.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Anthony's shot is off.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Cunningham finds Garnett. Back to Cunningham with the drive, and Cunningham with the slam.
And once Cunningham gets a head start, watch out.
And Zoelos will bring it up for the Knicks. 6-point game. Outside Anthony. Outside Kobe. Can they get it? Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Ellis has got 3 assists now in this one.
The mid-range stroke of Bryant. You got to admire that. I mean, he's got a terrific feel from here.
Now here is Hamilton. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Here's Hamilton. Pistons passing it around. Wallace. Carmelo Anthony comes up with the rebound. For New York, they've gotten 5. Oh,
Bryant able to elevate and levitate once he takes flight. Just enjoy the show, folks.
Pistons have gone 8 of 10 shooting, coming out very strong. Here's Wilkins. Anderson with the block. And they're able to recover. New York trailing. Barnes screen on Hamilton. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal.
He did not want to pick up his second foul this early. Now he's got to be careful.
Jeremy Lin, he's checked in for the Knicks. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Thompson's checked in. Now here's Garnett. He's coming off a 37-point game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And he caused major problems with his defense as well. He had 4 steals by the time the game was over. And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
On the wing, Kobe. And stolen by Thompson. Cunningham outside. Wilkins passes to Thompson. Cunningham against Land. 5 to shoot. From about 19 feet, Cunningham gets the bucket. Cunningham's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Left side, Bryant. Over Thompson. And a nice shot by Bryant. Kobe's got 11 points.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Pass to Wilkins. Takes the 3. That shot is off. Coming up empty for the second time this game. 4 for 6. Anthony against Thompson. For 3. Kobe. That's no good. He's shooting 5 of 10 for the night.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Thompson dishes to Wallace. Pass to Garnett. Clock up 2 there.
Inside, Garnett runs into some good coverage, but he keeps his composure, stays calm, and gets by it.
And the timeout taken by Jerry Sloan. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. checked in for Anderson. Lynch comes in for Matt Barnes. Michael Beasley, he's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's Stevenson in for Bryant. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Ellis, he's checked in for Cunningham. Stevenson drives in. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Garnett outside. Back to Ellis. Floats one up. That's good. And so Garnett with the assist. Garnett's got 4 assists in the game. Pass to Yao. Turn around Jay. And again, it's New York.
Part of what makes Yao so dangerous, he doesn't have to be right inside to score.
Wallace. And the jam by Wallace.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And now, here are a set of teams that have held their opponents to very few points in the second half of the season. Number 1, the Knicks.
And they've shown no slippage defensively. If anything, they've become more stifling since the break. I mean, they're playing inspired, passionate basketball at that end of the floor.
And that one falls for Yao. Detroit making a switch here. Good on both.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Cunningham up top, defended by Lin. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Yao Ming.
Gotta respect that Cunningham takes charge, making something happen and drawing the contact.
For Detroit, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. And so Cunningham nails both of them.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Stevenson outside. 1:49 left here in the first quarter. Lynch's shot is off.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
And he can make some jaw-dropping plays. Cunningham loves to get to the 10 and finish with authority.
Lin against Cunningham. Garnett with the steal. Pass to Kittles. Stevenson against Thompson. Garnett with a screen on Stevenson. And Garnett has it in the corner. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Lin looking it over. It's Beasley on the wing. Fires from the line, and he comes up with the deuce.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd pleasing already.
Here's Jovic, still without a basket. Cunningham gets the bucket, and the Pistons lead by 8.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Lin. Stevenson with a clean look. And out of bounds, the Pistons will take it.
Detroit substitution, number 13, Shea Huff.
There's 10 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Tries it from 9. Pass to Kittles. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And so it's Cade Cut. Welcome back, everyone. It's Noche Latina in the NBA as we resume action. And, guys, what's your take on the Pistons so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Here's Ellis. So with Bryant sitting on the bench, here's who's on the floor for Jerry Sloan. He's got Anthony. Beasley is out there with Chris Anderson. Then it's Ellis, and it's Stevenson in at the 2-guard.
And the speed of Ellis, unreal. When he sees a lane open, he just pounces on it.
Down low, Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Now here's Anthony. A 26-point game for him in the win against Brooklyn. Up again. Here's Anderson. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
And you got to love Anderson's hustle, especially how hard he goes after the offensive glass.
Inside, here's Kittles, and he jams it with authority.
Strong effort that time, producing the best look possible.
Now here's Ellis. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. They get it back. Here's Anderson, and finish off by Anderson.
And Anderson can fly. His athleticism is really special for a man that size.
Cunningham passes to Jovic. To Cunningham. Stolen by Anderson. Here's Anthony. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Ellis has got 5 assists in the game.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Well, it's interesting. The defense continues to back off, expecting them to attack the rack, but they just continue to pull up and knock down those mid-range jumpers.
And so here is New York after the basket by Detroit. Outside Anthony. Back to Ellis. Clock at 6. Goes up on the high post. Beats great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And the Pistons making a change here. Hamilton's checked in. Detroit leading by 6. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Jovic. On the wing, Thompson. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
A moment to check out Cade Cunningham here. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. And ranked among the top 10 in scoring, he can fill it up with the best of them.
And yeah, he's such an efficient scorer. Understands the offense. Moves without the ball so well. That's why he's top 5 in field goal percentage. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. The Pistons are improving on both ends, but particularly on defense. Cade Cunningham said, everybody is stepping up on that end and taking the challenge to guard. We have a good system that allows us all to play our strengths. We're still hungry, though. We're not satisfied at all. Back to you, Kevin.
More to prove. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Here's Ellis, following the basket by Cade Cunningham. Now Ellis, on the wing, Stevenson. Anderson, a screen on Hamilton. Here's Stevenson. Oh, he misses the dunk. Detroit leading by 6. To the paint. Here's Cunningham. No good on that one. Anthony with the defensive effort. Knicks have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Anderson, a screen on Cunningham. Ellis dishes to Anderson. And Anderson slams it in.
I think the speed of Ellis is his greatest attribute, and it's what makes him hard to guard in pick and roll sets. I mean, he's underrated as a passer, and I think that helps him get easy assists off the pick and roll.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for him.
And, guys, this effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
Ryan's checked in for Deshaun Stevenson. Kevin Garnett is checked in for Detroit. And finish off by Bryant.
Such body control from Bryant. Able to take some hits there on the way up.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. They've led by as much as 10. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Here's Ellis. Outside Anthony. Fires the 3. Tries again. Garnett grabs the board. Garnett's got his 5th rebound in this one. And here's Hamilton. Mark, we see more coaches nowadays keeping a cool-headed, calm demeanor on the sideline.
And, Kevin, I love it. I mean, you don't have to yell and scream to get your point across, and every coach has to coach according to his personality. But I do like the fact that we see more coaches being mindful of how they coach and recognizing that overly demonstrative behavior doesn't necessarily improve the outcome.
Now here is Hamilton following the miss by Kobe Bryant. Hamilton outside. Here he goes. And it's good for 2.
And so cunning on the drive. Hamilton sees an opening and just slashes in there.
Ellis finds Bryant. New York moving it around. Easily the pass to Kobe. Just 5 to shoot. Their turnaround jumper. Offensive rebound. Ellis wide open. And finish off by Anderson.
Oh, soaring in the sky on that one. Anderson playing way above the rim.
Detroit leading by 4. And the foul called on Kobe Bryant. That's his first foul for the Knicks. Yao checked in for Anderson. Gian Lane comes in for Michael Beasley. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Monte Ellis. Dominique Wilkins is checked in for Detroit. Ellis comes in for Cade Cunningham. Now, here's Wilkins.
How about the high-flying acrobatics by Wilkins on that? Yeah, they call him the human highlight film.
Bryant with it. He's coming off a 40-point game against Brooklyn. Over Garnett. Here's Yao. And finished off by Yao.
Guys, it's just so difficult to stop Yao. His size and strength let him go right through that contact.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
This season, 88% on the line, so he has been in a comfort zone.
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunity.
And here's Wilkins from the arc. That one's off. He's made 5 and missed 3 now. Knicks trail by 4. Now here's Lin. Scoreless thus far. Ryan against Hamilton. 18 feet out. Kobe's shot is off.
He's having a tough quarter scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
He can't get it to go. New York's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Yao the pass to Bryant. Rebounded by the Pistons. They've led by as much as 10. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
And how about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
Now here's Lin. To the middle. Here's he. Rebound by the Pistons. Garnett's got 7 rebounds in the game. A shot by Thompson. No one's around. Garnett rattles the rim.
Kevin Garnett doing a nice job using those long arms of his to snag missed shots.
And the timeout taken by Jerry Sloan. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And the Knicks making a change here. Stevenson's checked in. Let's take this moment to bring you a leaderboard featuring a very well-rounded group, the top rebounding small forwards in the NBA the last 10 games. You look at Wilkins, third in rebounding, and what a physical presence inside.
And maybe they're not the biggest or strongest players in the front court, but that hasn't limited their ability to get in there and mix it up and come up with a lot of rebounds night in and night out.
I think you've got to look at their athleticism. I mean, they make up for all the size and bulk they may give away to the post specialists. And really, that's how they're able to compete in there. Athleticism gives them an edge.
Here is Lynn, following the score by Kevin Garnett. Now Lynn, still yet to score. Kobe, the pass to Yao. Over Garnett. It's good, and the Piston lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Yao.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense hurt. Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Yao. Over Garnett. And it's Yao missing. And so it's Wilkins who brings up the ball for the Detroit Pistons. 10-point lead. This is their biggest.
Hey, anytime you're guarding Garnett inside, expect a certain level of physicality.
1:39 left in the first half. And Rip Hamilton gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that third foul.
Wallace is checked in for Detroit. Cunningham comes in for Keon Ellis.
And Yao just so big, he's able to see over the top of the defense, and that allows him to find the open shooter.
Wilkins, the pass to Wallace. Rebound by Yao. Yao's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Stevenson kicks to Yee. Pass to Lynn. On the wing, Stevenson. Over Garnett. Stevenson can't hit.
He just missed it. He's typically solid from mid-range.
And the dunk by Wallace.
And that's something Cunningham takes pride in. Sharp read with that pinpoint pass.
Outside Bryant. And again, New York with the triple.
Boy, what a slick job of passing from Jeremy Lin on that.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. It's Wilkins on the wing. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Lakers. And Wilkins with the stuff.
Yeah, with the mad monster hops, leaving no doubt Dominique Wilkins dynamic at the rim.
There's the 3. The shot, no good. And so is Detroit with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back right after this.
Please direct your attention to...
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be...
They're moving well on offense. Great teamwork. Maybe not as strong as our teamwork, but whose is?
How about your old Lakers team? Let's take a moment now and that concludes...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. Wallace is out there with Garnett. Then there's Richard Hamilton. Then there's Dominique Wilkins. And it's Cunningham in at the 1.
And you see that one motion shot. Cunningham very consistent from distance.
Stevenson outside. Barnes screen on Hamilton. 11 feet away. It'll go, and the Detroit lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Stevenson. Wilkins outside. Pass to Wallace. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Look at Wallace getting in there, getting busy and dirty, making it happen.
Pistons have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
Now, here's Stevenson. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Ellis has got his 7th assist here tonight.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Wilkins with it, covered by Beasley. Wilkins in the post, working on Beasley. A shot by Wilkins, no good.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Pistons leading by 9. Kicks it out to Garnett. Hamilton outside. Drills it from outside. Hamilton's got 7.
Very comfortable from out there. Hamilton oozing with confidence on that triple.
Beasley outside. Barnes screen on Wilkins. Here's Beasley. Rebound by the Pistons. Wilkins has got his 6th rebound on the night. Cunningham against Stevenson. Cunningham left side. And Barnes sends it back. And it's Beasley in the corner. New York, no good that time either. And so it's Wilkins who brings up the ball for the Detroit Pistons. Cunningham for 3. Barnes grabs the miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Beasley. The offensive rebound. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. And now let's check out the standings in the Eastern Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. You look at the Knicks. What a run they've had this year. In first place and charging seemingly at will toward the postseason. These guys have been outstanding. And checking out Detroit, right on their tail, vying to move up and take over if they get the chance.
And right now for the Pistons, their fans had high hopes for them this season, and they have not let them down. It's been a fantastic campaign thus far, and they really are set up perfectly for a deep run in the playoffs.
It's obvious their eyes have been squarely on the postseason for a while. It'll be fascinating to see if the regular season dominance carries over.
That is the response. Don't try to throw down on his team. It just gets them fired up.
And that's the result. They launch an assault on the basket.
I think the stakes just got raised a little bit.
Cunningham's shot is off.
You can tell he's just a touch out of sync here. But he's battling, continuing to fight.
Here's Stevenson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
An 85% mark from the line. There aren't too many players in the league who are going to sport a much better percentage.
You know, there's been some improvement in his free throw shooting this year. His percentage has taken a little jump compared to last season.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Yao, he's checked in for Anderson. And Kobe, whoa, Garnett playing well above the rim.
Kevin Garnett's teammates trust him to throw it down. That's why they lob it his way with confidence.
Outside, Kobe puts one up from 19. Bank shot, no good. Pistons leading by 13. Cunningham outside, pass to Wallace. Pistons passing it around. Cunningham outside. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
I love the mentality of Cunningham tonight, looking for his shot, and boy, is he producing.
New York's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Yao with a screen on Hamilton. And Bryant wide open. He shoots. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away. Kobe's got 18 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. Pistons leading by 15. Cunningham outside. Outside Wilkins. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Pistons lead by 17.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Yao with a screen on Cunningham. Here's Ellis. Up and in on the layup. Ellis has got his third basket of the night right there.
Ellis, an outstanding talent. I mean, really dependable and hard to defend in pick and roll sets.
Wilkins in the post. He's guarded by Stevenson. Cunningham against Kobe. Shoots over Kobe. Cunningham's shot is off.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you. Cade Cunningham is leading the way for this Pistons team. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said he shows belief in his teammates, and that's what leadership is. He's with you during the good and the bad. That gives the rest of his team more comfort and confidence. Guys, back to you.
Establishing the mindset. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Stevenson passes to Yao. And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world. So there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
A different look for New York. Lynch, he's checked in for Barnes. Carmelo Anthony comes in for Deshaun Stevenson. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Ellis. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Thompson's checked in. And it's Cunningham with the ball for Detroit. Wilkins outside. And now the fast break. Anthony with the ball. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
The kick out to Cunningham. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Here's Kobe, and there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Garnett.
But right now, Kobe's turned that grease on the stove up, folks. He is on fire. Keep getting him the ball, please.
Garnett, the screen. Pass to Thompson. In the corner, Wallace with it. Cunningham on the wing. Shoots over Lynn. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Well, it's been a turbulent quarter, really rough for him. Nothing going his way. But he seems determined to shoot his way out of it. Offensively, he's carrying his weight, doing his part. Maybe they should get the ball to him a little bit more.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
And they've also been ferocious inside, really taking advantage in the painted area and making good on those chances.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Hesty out. Over once. Yep, it goes. And the Piston lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Yao.
This is why they get Yao the ball inside. He's basically unguardable this close to the rim. And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Anderson, he's checked in for Yao. And the timeout taken by Jerry Sloan. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Here's Kobe. 23 points in the game. Ring shot on the way, and he hits the jump shot. Bryant's got 9 points now in just the second half. Pistons leading by 9, and Wilkins gets it to go.
Boy, you could see it and feel it in his eyes at the start of this period. He is on a mission.
Outside Anthony. Back to Lynn. Some nice passing by New York here. 2 points. That one goes. Bryant's got 27.
Bryant demonstrating how confident he is, because to me it looks like he feels he can score whenever he wants to.
Anderson trying to get open. And there's Kobe. That's good on the assist by Lynn. Lynn's got his 7th assist here tonight. 1:31 left to play here in the third. Here's Wilkins. The rebound by Anderson. Knicks trail by 7. Right side, Kobe. To the right side. Here's Lynch. Drills the three-pointer. Lynch has got his first 3 points of the game.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
And here is Lynn. Nothing on the board. Kobe, that's for 2. And the Knicks good for 2.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Wilkins surveying the defense. And the layup falls. Wilkins has got 26 points.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Outside, Bryant. It'll count. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. It's been all about Dominique Wilkins for the Detroit Pistons. He's up to 26 points in the game now, just keeps pouring in the buckets. We've got more in store for you right after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So with Bryant sitting on the bench, here's who's on the floor for Jerry Sloan. Ellis is out there with Stevenson. Then there's Beasley. Then there's Yao. And it's E in at the 4. Thompson misses.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Stevenson drives in.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Hamilton outside. Pass to Garnett. Over Yao. KG. That's good. And the Pistons lead by 6.
There's that silky smooth jumper of Garnett's. Nice elevation, and the height of the release point makes that a reliable mid-range look.
Here's Beasley, and there's another one for the Knicks.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Here's Hamilton, and the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
And this is really what Hamilton does so well. A premier mid-range scorer who just finds ways to create space for that shot.
To the inside. Pass to E. And there's the call on Yao. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Pistons substitution.
Detroit leading by 6. Thompson outside. Garnett outside. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Beasley with the steal. Here's Ellis. The rebound by Garnett. Garnett's got his 16th rebound on the night. To the paint. Thompson looking for an opening. Kittles passes to Hamilton. Shot clock at 6. Shots good by Garnett.
And so far, Garnett has dominated this game, getting to his spots and executing.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Pass to E. Plenty of space. Right through the cylinder that time. All net. E's got his first points in this one.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner. Secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game? Mercy, mercy me. KG taking no prisoners and dropping the hammer down. Well, what a nice throwdown by Kevin Garnett.
Garnett against Yao. Over Garnett. That one's good, and the Piston lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Yao. Ellis against Ellis. Pass to Hamilton. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And Hamilton just constantly working his tail off. Excels shooting it from mid-range. Just always on the move, constantly working off screen.
A different look for New York. Chris Anderson is checked in for Yao. Anthony comes in for Gian Liam. And it's Bryant in for Stevenson. Ben Wallace, he's checked in for Detroit. Ellis against Ellis. Outside, Kobe. All alone. And there's another one for the Knicks.
He's doing everything he can, though he might have to do even more.
Garnett outside. Hamilton with a screen on Beasley. Garnett against Beasley. Garnett can't get it to go. Here's Anthony. Rebound by Wallace. And so Ellis will bring it up for Detroit. This one for 3. Rebounded by Anderson. Anderson's got 13 rebounds in the game. Cheating. Ellis outside. And it's sent back by Wallace.
Wallace, clearly a great shot blocker. Add another one to his tower.
Thompson against Ellis. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Kobe with it. Outside Anthony. Anderson a screen on Thompson. The 17-footer. Anthony can't hit.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Ellis, the pass to Anderson. And stolen by Thompson. Here's Garnett. Nails the baby hook. Garnett's got 12 points here in the second half.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a quick.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensive.
And J.B. Bickerstaff has called a timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Barnes is checked in for New York. Then for the Pistons, Wilkins comes in for Thompson. And it's Cunningham in for Keon Ellis. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
J.B. Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. Coach asked his team, can anyone knock down a three? Reminding them three-point shooting will open up the floor, make things easier in the half-court offense. Everyone loves making threes. Missing? Not so much, guys.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you.
And how about the denial there by Anderson? He anticipated that shot and embraced it.
Anthony taking his time here. Looking to get back on track here. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Well, he's effective in that medium range area.
Hamilton outside. Back to Cunningham. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Outside Wilkins. Over Anthony. A putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Pistons lead by 8.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Barnes sets a screen for Bryant. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Kobe's got 6 here in this quarter.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
You're exactly right. I mean, they've banked home 8 of their last 10 points on mid-range jumpers.
The kick out to Wilkins. Wallace. It's rebounded by Ellis. Knicks trail by 6. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Cade Cunningham.
Yeah, you can see that Ellis is always looking to get to the foul line. I mean, the unpredictability and the speed of his movement, I think that bamboozles defenders across the league.
Yao, he's checked in for the Knicks. It's Wilkins with the drive, and he goes big time with the dunk right over Kobe Bryant.
Boy, the human highlight film. Wilkins that time crushing it off the dribble.
Cunningham against Ellis. Outside, Kobe. Picked by Yao. Bryant, that's a 2-pointer. Rebound by Wallace. Wallace has got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
Pistons leading by 7. Here's Hamilton.
Well, you got to give Ellis props for hustling on defense the way he does. I mean, he really gets into shooters.
Kobe diving in.
Look at how fired up Bryant is. Determined to score for sure.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. Gal with the block. Here's Garnett. Big-time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Anthony fires. Misses the three.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shots.
Garnett down low. Garnett puts it in.
Garnett very comfortable close to the basket now. He's efficient as a low block scorer.
Hamilton against Kobe. Anderson is screen on Hamilton. Here's Anthony. Launches it. Another shot. On the wing, Kobe. Jumper is off. Now here's Garnett. Knocked away. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Anthony. Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Ball is down low, working on Yao. Not gonna go. Knicks trail by 9. Shoots the three. It's off.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbow. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
Bryant down low, covered by Hamilton. Another chance.
And Yao is clever with that pump fake, going right into the contact once he gets the D in the air.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 8 for the Knicks. Matt Barnes is checked in for Anderson, and it's Jeremy Lin in for Monte Ellis. Both good from the line that time. Detroit's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Wilkins against Anthony. Outside Cunningham. Shot clock at 5.
And Wallace, just an unreal defender. An undersized center who blocks shots and pounds the glass like a madman.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. The Knicks making a switch here. Anderson's checked in.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save him tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but a fish. The game on the line, the balance in jeopardy. This guy, Kobe, steps up big. Big time shot.
And so they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
At the line.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Job well done at the line on that possession. They'll make things a little easier on themselves if they can convert those.
No good from 3. And so the Pistons take the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. And now we present the player of the game, Kevin Garnett.